Good morning and happy Monday. Welcome to Vlogmas Day 21. So, as you can see, I'm at home and I should be at work today, but I'm not. Obviously, in yesterday's vlog, I mentioned about the canal breach that happened. Things escalated a little bit later on last night in that we ended up with a big coordinated response. The fields are full behind us and they've been pumping the water out from the street behind us. Basically, it was coming up through the drains again, which is how it started in February. The difference this time is that this is a canal breach, not a river breach. So the canals contain a known volume of water. What's happened is the bank on the canal has collapsed and they don't know why that's happened, and obviously all the water has rushed out. But because this is a known volume of water, they've been able to predict where it's going to go, how much volume is in the system, and deal with it. So they are dealing with it. It has put our properties at risk. However, we don't think we're going to flood like anything like what happened in February. One of the houses behind us that were flooded, they've only been back in 2 weeks, and it was rising 2 foot up their drive last night because of the drains just outside. But fortunately, I think they've managed to pump it all out. So they're dealing with it now, but it's just meant that I just did not feel comfortable driving off to work today over, 40 miles away basically, because I just thought I need to be at home in case the situation changes. Once we know that it's, the acuteness is dying down, then things will be fine. So yeah, so I've got an impromptu day off. So I am answering some emails and things, but obviously I want to just keep on top of what's going on as well. But there's no immediate sort of rush that we're going to flood or anything like that, touch wood. So fingers crossed. Anyway, moving swiftly on, thank you for all the love of my jumpsuit yesterday. I have found out my self-covered buttons that I have in my stash, but they are too big. I've just had a look and I can only get 2 in the space where they need to go, and I'd ideally like 3. So I did order some, as I say, and they should be here within the next couple of days, so hopefully I'll be able to get that done before Christmas. Need to unpick the zip as well and redo that, which is really annoying. Somebody actually mentioned in the comments from yesterday's vlog about putting a zip in the back instead. The back piece isn't cut on the fold, however I do have enough room in it that I could actually do it. However, the problem I've got now is that I've got the collar on, which is in one piece, and yeah, that would make it really untidy, I think, at the back because of the collar. So I don't think a back zip at this stage is going to be feasible. However, somebody else mentioned about a lapped zip, which is probably the route I'm going to go down, because I think that will be more robust. And yeah, so I think I have a long normal zip in my stash that's in red, I think. So I'm going to have a look at that and see if I can do that. And I think, yeah, I think that's probably going to be better than the invisible zip. So we'll look at that anyway. This morning, what I want to do though is I actually want to cut out this pattern in the Star Wars fabric for Martin for Christmas, because this is my go-to shirt pattern for him. And yeah, I'm hopefully going to try that because he's at work and I think at least I've got some time to get that done. So I'm going to get that cut out now, and it's absolutely throwing it down outside. Great British weather, eh? And then I think a bit later I'm going to have a little wander just to see what the fields are looking like and how we're getting on with getting rid of this water. Right, well, I'm going to yeah, we'll get this pattern cut out and we'll see how we get on.
It's a cold night, baby, and I'm on my way to you. And the snow keeps falling down. Lit a fire and looked down on the avenue. I just love the way you carry the crown. It's just me and you tonight, and I'm all yours. We'll be in our happy place. This December will be the best, I'm pretty sure. And I am truly yours in every way. So hold me now, it's Christmas time. Bring joy to people in this town. In this way we make the world go round. In December I just let the peace take over, that is what I want. I'm just a few blocks from you now, I wanna drive. And the snow keeps falling down. Let this Christmas be the best we've ever had. Under a starlit sky, we'll walk around. It's just me and you tonight, and I'm all yours.
Good morning and happy Tuesday. So today is Vlogmas Day 22. I can't believe it's 3 days to Christmas. This is my last day at work. As you can see, I've got my uniform on. It's about 10 minutes before I need to leave the house. And yeah, I'm sorry I didn't get yesterday's vlog uploaded. I ended up not really filming a lot, to be honest, because of what's been going on. And safe to say, I'm sure you've probably all been wondering how we're doing. We are okay, we are fine. The canal breach is still there. The water fortunately has been diverted away from us so far, because it's a canal. I think I mentioned this yesterday, it is a known volume of water in the system, so they have been able to, what's the word, manage it appropriately, I guess, to a degree. The problem is at the minute, because all the earthworks in the canal bank have given way, there's only the steel pilings holding the water back, and they need to obviously get aggregates in there to bolster it as soon as possible, really, because they don't know. They think it will hold, but obviously it is holding at the minute, but they don't know how long it will hold for. And if that fails, then obviously all the water from the canal will just rush through, and then it's anybody's guess as to what damage that causes. So that's where we are at the minute. There was supposed to be a helicopter coming yesterday to lift the big volumes of aggregate into place, but unfortunately because of the weather they couldn't fly. So it's clear this morning, fingers crossed they come this morning and do that, and then we know that we'll be safe. So that's where we're at the minute. As I said yesterday, I did work from home yesterday, but I am going in today. I feel that the situation is under control. The water got pumped out from the street behind us, so that's okay. So, you know, we're okay at the minute. I'm only actually at work until 2:30 today, she says, because we'll see. Best laid plans and all that. I'm taking some time owing. And then I should be coming home anyway. But yeah, that's the situation. So I ended up not filming anything else yesterday because, to be honest, last night I was just so tired I fell asleep on the sofa. I really need to get that shirt sewn up for Martin. I didn't get anything done on it yesterday. Obviously I've got all the pieces interfaced and everything's cut out and ready to go. I just need to sew it. So hopefully when I get home from work later, if I've got time today, I do want to go for a little run when I get home before it gets too dark, and then I'm going to, this evening, hopefully get some sewn up, and I might even get it more or less done, maybe just the buttonholes tonight, but we'll see how we get on. I've got the zip out of the velvet jumpsuit. I have ended up having to cut that zip out, which is a nightmare because I couldn't unpick it. I unpicked bits, but then it was cutting through the velvet, and because I have stitched it in so close to the teeth, I just couldn't get to the stitches. So yeah, so that's been a bit of a nightmare, and obviously it means I've lost a lot of seam allowance, but fortunately I did put on an extra 1/2 inch seam allowance anyway, and you know, it's very stretchy, and I've got a lot of room in it, so it's fine. It will be fine. And I'm saying that it will be fine, it will. But I need to put a normal zipper. Well, I'm going to put a lapped zipper in. I think I mentioned that yesterday as well. Somebody gave me that idea, and it's a fab idea. So I'm going to do that as well. I think Judy, bless her, is going to York today. She did text me last night and say, is there anything you need? And I said, do you want to get me a 22-inch regular zip? So I think she's picking that up for me, and she's also picking up some self-covered buttons as well, just in case the ones that I've ordered don't come in time. So fingers crossed. Fingers crossed I will have a red velvet jumpsuit to wear on Christmas Day. I'm sure I will. I'm sure I'll be fine. Even if I have to sew myself into it and then unpick it to get out of it because I don't have a zip, I will be wearing that jumpsuit on Christmas Day. Right, I'm going to head off, and hopefully I will see you all tonight. Well, maybe even later this afternoon if I get off work. See you later. Right, I'm back from work. It's not 3 o'clock as it was supposed to be. It is now 5:45. So yeah, I knew this would happen. I ended up having to stay all day, but I'm home now and I've finished for Christmas, which is so exciting. So before I actually properly wind down for my Christmas break, I've now got a week off. I'm not back till next Tuesday. I have a little box. So this is nothing sewing related, but I thought you might be interested to see it. Basically, after 9 months of this pandemic, they have now finally decided to start testing healthcare workers on a regular basis in the UK. And this is my little box of what they call lateral flow test kits. So these are the kits that you can test yourself at home, and the results come back in 30 minutes. So we have to test ourselves now twice a week, and this will be the first coronavirus test I have ever done, because up to press I have never had any symptoms, so not had any reason to actually request a test. I have had a antibody test which I had done when I was at my previous workplace back in June, which was negative. That just picks up whether you've actually had the virus at some point. This is supposed to test whether I have the virus now. So I'm going to do this live now so we can see whether I currently have coronavirus or not. That's exciting, isn't it? And maybe, do I really want to know right before Christmas? Because obviously it will have an impact, won't it? If, yeah, but we're going to do it anyway. So basically what you've got is you've got a little test tube like this. And you get a solution, which is this here. And what I have to do, it's just going to be a little bit awkward because these don't stand up, is I have to drop 6 drops of the solution into this little test tube, which, there we go. So I'll do that now. Okay, and then with the swab, I have to swab my nostrils. I don't do my throat. This is just a nostril swab. I'm not going to do that on screen, you'll be pleased to hear, so just give me 2 secs. Ooh, I'm back. Nasal swab is done. Then I am supposed to mix it around the solution for about 10 seconds, like that, and then squeezing the swab out, and then I can discard that now. Oh. And then this is the actual test kit. So I'll just show you that there. There we go. It's very much like a pregnancy test that we use in general practice. So if anybody comes wanting a urine pregnancy test, this is what they look like. So it looks like that. I don't know if you can see that. And you should be able to see a little C, a little T and a little S. The C is control, the T is test, and the S is for solution. So I now have to drop 2 droplets of this solution, which is in here, which has got my germs in it, onto the solution bit. So I'm going to do that now. Right, and then I'll leave it 30 minutes, and basically what should happen is if you get 2 lines across it, that means it's positive. If it's just 1 line on the control bit, then it means it's negative. So we'll come back when it's done, and we'll see. We shall see. Okay, so what I'm going to do now that's done, is I am going to get on with mine and Isaac's tea. Martin's still at work, he finishes late tonight, but I'm going to start our tea. I think we're having salmon with chicken, salmon with vegetable rice and broccoli for tea, so I'm really looking forward to that because I love salmon, it's my favourite fish. We'll come back to the coronavirus test when 30 minutes is up and I can show you the results.
Decorated in town, among all the tinsel and lights, I'm strolling around, just wondering where you have gone to. Are you just around the corner or in Capman?
Right, so while dinner's cooking and while my COVID test is cooking, I thought I would open this parcel. So this is from Coldwell Fabrics. It should be my last delivery before Christmas, honestly, and then, yes, all my funds are going on new sewing room. So I'm gonna have to get some scissors because I can't open up all this parcel tape, so just bear with me. On the flooding situation, the helicopter has been today, and I believe they have been filling the hole in the canal, so I'm thinking that the danger's past now. Fingers crossed anyway, but we're all fine still. Right, so I have 3 fabrics here. The first one is this jersey and it's gorgeous. I really like it. It's a bit different from what I normally get, but it really reminds me of one of the Dashwood fabrics because the print is very Dashwood. So this is it here. It's got foxes and flowers on and I just think it's really cute. So I have no idea what I'm going to do with that. No idea at all. I will make a dress or even PJs or something. I think it's just so cute. So yeah, I think another pair of the Tilly and the Buttons PJs that I was wearing last night. Gosh, what are they called? Juno, that's it, the Juno ones. And then Mark showed this print a few weeks ago and I absolutely love it. And he's had it printed on a lightweight scuba. This is actually a really nice scuba. It's quite drapey because scuba's normally quite structured, but this isn't a heavy structure. Oh gosh, a heavy scuba. It's quite lightweight. So, but this is the print. It's a Day of the Dead print. Hopefully you can see that. It's absolutely stunning. I love it. And I think I am going to make a Jackie dress by Victory Patterns out of this. I made that last year and I need to retrace the pattern because I've gone down a couple of sizes from that now, and to be honest, when I made it, it was still too big. especially around the waist, so I need to redo that. But yeah, this is going to be a Jackie dress because it is just awesome. I love this print, it's gorgeous. I hope he gets it printed on normal jersey as well, because I'll be having some of that. And then this fabric, he's got a few of these fabrics in at the minute in different colours. I saw this online, and bearing in mind that I'm going to be making the princess coat by Gertie at some point after Christmas, I was toying with the idea of making a fur collar on the burgundy velvet that I've already got. I'm not sure if that's going to be just too much though, or whether I just want to keep it a plain collar. But while he's got his fabric, I just thought it was so gorgeous, I'm just going to get myself a metre of it. So I've got a metre of this burgundy fur. I mean, look at that, it is absolutely stunning. This is really, really lovely quality, really lovely quality. It's gorgeous. He is getting some amazing fabrics in at the minute, and I just think that with the velvet, the burgundy velvet, if I made a velvet collar on that coat, how amazing would that be? What do you think? Let me know. This was £15 a metre, which I don't think is bad at all. Not for this quality, because it really is amazing quality. I think I might just go for it, you know, and do a fur collar. I'm so glad I've got it now. It is stunningly beautiful, absolutely stunning. Yeah, I mean, you can't see the colour that well because it's night time and the light's not brilliant, but I'll probably show you this tomorrow. I'm so pleased I've got this, and the more I'm feeling it and the more I'm looking at it, the more I think that I am going to do that. So yeah, let me know what you think. Right, I'm going to put these to one side. I'm going to go and get changed out of my uniform. I think I'm just going to put my PJs on. I was hoping for a run today, but I'm tired now and I just want to chill, get my tea, and I really need to make a start on Martin's shirt. I need to start getting that sewn up because I didn't do anything on it last night. I was planning to do some on it when I got home from work today, but I was hoping to be home earlier. And yeah, I am meeting up with Judy tomorrow. I think we're going running and we're going to go for a coffee outside somewhere. And yeah, we've not sort of finalised the plans yet, but that is sort of the loose plans for tomorrow. And then it's Christmas Eve, so I really need to get on with sewing that up, so I'm going to get that sewn up tonight. Right, let me go get changed, and then hopefully by the time I've got changed, the COVID test results will be in. It's time to look at the results. It's negative. I don't know if you can see that. You can't see that, hang on. There you go. So the pink line at the top means that's just the control, and there is no other line on there. So I'm negative, woohoo! I might just leave that on the side actually, because it does look like a pregnancy test, and wait for Martin to see it and probably scare him to death. Right, I am up in the sewing room. I've had my tea, which was very yummy. So yeah, and I thought I've got about half an hour before Martin gets home from work, so I thought I would just make a start on his shirt, getting it sewn together. I've got all my pieces cut out here ready. Had a little bit of a panic because I wasn't sure whether I had cut this fabric the right way up, because I don't even know what that spaceship is. I've never been a Star Wars fan. It's not been my thing at all. Love Star Trek, Star Wars, nah. But Martin loves it, so does Isaac. Each to their own. Right, so I just need to change this needle because it's still set up for my jumpsuit. The lovely Judy has informed me that she's picked up a zip for me today, and also I believe some self-covered buttons as well, which is brilliant because that means I can pick those up from her tomorrow and get my jumpsuit finished hopefully tomorrow night. Fingers crossed my lapped zip goes in well. I'm going to have to read up again how to do a lapped zip. It's very easy, I think, from what I remember. It's easier than an invisible zip. but I've just had to move you because you sat on top of my sewing machine. Hang on. Yes, I can't really remember how to do them, but I know that it's really, really easy. You probably noticed I've got my PJs on. So, I'm just going to get this threaded up. I've left the COVID test out on the worktop in the kitchen, mainly just to see the look of horror on Martin's face when he gets home and thinks it's a pregnancy test, because he will. That's going to be so funny. Right, let's get this shirt started.
And whether or not you're with somebody new, still I wish you the merriest Christmas. I hope it will be all that you dream. I have nothing but love for you. You can trust that to be true. Yeah, I wish you the merriest Christmas of all. I've built myself a new life from the ground up. A beautiful wife, 2 kids, and a dog pup. Still sometimes I wonder if you're near or off yonder, though I couldn't tell you why. But wherever you are, near or afar, outside my door or in some airport bar, I still wish you the merriest Christmas. I hope it will be all that you dream. I have nothing but love for you. You can trust that to be true. Yeah, I wish you the merriest Christmas of all.
Right then, I'm going to stop for now because Martin is due home any time and he'll just come straight upstairs and I don't want to risk it. So I have got, where are we? Right, I've got the shoulder seams done somewhere. There we go, yeah. I've got the shoulder seams done up here and I have French seamed them. I'm going to French seam all this shirt just so it looks nice and neat on the inside. I've got the sleeves stitched onto the main body, wrong sides together, because I need to now go and press them and do them right sides together. But I don't want to take this downstairs and press it now because he's due at home anytime. And I have the front pocket done, which is somewhere. I can't even see it. It's there. I don't know if you can see that, but it's definitely there. So I'm going to put this to one side and I'm going to sign off for tonight and hopefully get some more done on that tomorrow. The next step will be to sew up the side seams with French seams, and then it will be a case of putting the collar together and getting the collar on, then the plackets at the front, the button band and the buttonhole band, getting those on, and then buttonholes, buttons, hemming it all, and it's done. So fingers crossed I might get the majority of that done tomorrow. Right, I hope you've all enjoyed today's vlog, and well, today's and yesterday's, and I will look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Bye.
I wish you the merriest Christmas.